He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Broncos. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Falcons, nothing.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Once again, it's Irving.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Here we go. 11 MT.
They go play action with Burrow. This pass is caught by London. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
R.J. Harvey. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Falcons 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7.
Gun.
Burrow on play action.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. The Falcons had 6 and 9 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's expecting to play really well here.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Right 80.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball,
here we go,
get it out to him.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Can.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bucky Irving
from 3 yards out.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll swing this out to Harvey.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Set, ready. Block 40. Opposite, 3.
On first down, back to Harvey.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Red, yellow, red.
Looking to throw, Young.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80, 11, Thomas. Back.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Down.
Young.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
R.J. Harvey,
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On one, ready?
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
11. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances. I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Blaster. Set. Hut. Set.
Now here's Young.
That is caught by Dell.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Check white. Yellow. Set.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Young to throw it.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And all the way home for a Bronco score. R.J. Harvey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow will throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Got
A shotgun and a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Get set. Dahad. 11, 11, 11. Dahad.
Burrow looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
Here we go.
But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throw caught by Flowers. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here we go. 11, and
from the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cade Otton from 8 yards out.
And the Falcons get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Ooh, and a juke.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
What's this set? Right.
Here's Burrow.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here we go.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, thrown interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
R.J. Harvey.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Mecole Hardman.
A little juke.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
On one, ready?
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Dot. 180. Right. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 8, 11, 11. Dot.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
11 and big. Dot.
Third and goal. Burrow. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
1-1.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and run the option. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a fourth here. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Harvey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Here we go, set. Hut.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Ready. 52, blue.
Here's Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
180. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. What? Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Ready.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
Oh, he put it on the cart with a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Falcons 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Burrow will throw.
Back to the same target, Campbell.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
10 more yards. That's 11. Falcons, 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Into the hands of London. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They'll drop the throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now the 2nd and 6.
11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Off line, ready?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
2-yard gain.
11. Stop.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
11 empty. Just set. Stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
Right in. Stop.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
11. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Burrow on play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Burrow.
At the 28-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
And 11-yard play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
Escapes the defender.
There he goes again.
And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 19-yard line.
134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Plus, blue, 32. Ready.
Harvey.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On the
And
ready.
no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
50. Green. Hut.
Young now.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Broncos, they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time.